Hi, welcome to Sleepy Sessions. I'm Dr. Laura Knotts. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I created this space for people to come to learn about the science of sleep and also to learn tools to help them get better sleep. And that's what we're going to do today is go over one of these tools. It's a relaxation exercise that's called boxed breathing. If you're familiar with box breathing already, feel free to skip ahead and fast forward to the exercise itself. Otherwise, stay put and we'll talk about the how and why of boxed breathing. So it's called boxed breathing because we're going to visualize a box, and I will provide the visual for the exercise. And we're going to use that visual to know when to inhale, hold, exhale, and hold. And each one of those sides is going to be to a count of 4. So it'll look like this. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. And we want to do that over and over again for a few minutes to help reset our breathing and reset the physiological state of our body from one of fight or flight, anxiety, stress, to one of relaxation. The reason why this works is because when we are feeling anxious and stressed, our breathing is quick and shallow. And that actually makes us feel more anxious because the body is saying, we're not getting enough oxygen. What's going on? It turns on that fight or flight response. So when we do a slower, deeper, more paced type of breath, that is going to reset the body. It's going to turn off that fight or flight and let our body know that it is time to relax. Not only is this helpful for resetting the physiological state of our body, but it also is a great way to redirect our attention because we may have these intrusive thoughts, these anxious, distressing thoughts that are grabbing our attention, that are creating that more shallow, quick breathing. And now with box breathing, we have to know where we are on the box. We need to know if we're inhaling, holding, exhaling, holding, as well as counting. So there's a couple different things we need to pay attention to that can grab our attention and take it away from the thoughts that are creating a more overwhelmed, anxious state. So it's a really useful relaxation technique. It works. It works so well that the US Navy SEALs are taught this technique to help them perform better in heightened, stressful situations. So we want to use this for ourselves too. We want to learn how to relax better and practice this as much and as often as you can. A good way to remember how and when to practice these techniques is to link it up with something that you're going to do every day. So whether it's you do it after you have breakfast, when you're at the parking lot of your work, or you're at a stoplight, whatever it is where you know every day this is going to happen, and every day you will practice boxed breathing because it's something new. So it's something that you need to practice to learn how to use it. And then in these heightened situations, you're able to have this as one of the tools in your toolbox to use to relax and reset your body. So let's get into the exercise. I want you to follow along. There will be music playing in the background just to grab your attention even more. So follow along, count in your mind as you're watching the numbers. Do as much as you can to pay attention. And when your mind wanders, bring it back as soon as you can to the practice. No matter how many times you need to do it, you're doing a good job because you're practicing, you're learning something new, and that's what's important. And I want to thank you for watching Sleepy Sessions. I have other videos about the science of sleep, relaxation techniques, and mindfulness exercises like guided meditations for you to practice as well. I just wanted to say that before we get into the exercise so you can just go along with it for the rest of the time. Enjoy, and I hope you have a great night's sleep tonight.